friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Felicia the Trees and we're back with another pick a card reading. Today we are getting into what is the current gossip on you, what's the tea on you, what do people have to say, what's the chatter right now. Okay, currently at the time you're viewing this is a timeless reading. We have 3 oracle cards for you to choose from. Pile 1, you are the Avenger. Okay, pile 2, you are the Visionary, and pile 3, you are the Addict. Oh my gosh, let's get into it right away. Let's make it juicy and let's see what they got to say now, because they're always talking about us. You know you that bitch when you cause all this conversation. Always stay gracious. Best revenge is your... Come on, let's do it. I'll see you in your selection. Bye. All right, y'all. So this is an air sign that's talking about you, or this is, I'm getting a strong Aquarius energy, but I'm also getting, like, for a lot of you, this is an ex-partner, okay? And I feel like for a lot of y'all, in this pile in particular, there's some kind of, like, relationship here, or like ex-partner that betrayed you that may still be talking about you. But I also am getting that the main, like, it's something that you brought justice to a situation. We have desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society and oneself. I feel like something about this situation, you were very inspired to make this situation right, because for a lot of you this was just wrong and super unfair. And the way that this person betrayed you, I'm hearing that they just were not loyal. They misused your confidence. And I feel like, you know, a lot of y'all, what people are saying, Power One, it's like, even if you did, like, even if you were embarrassed at the hands of this person, people are not viewing this ex in a good light. Like, people are like, oh, they're a loser. And it's really just like the way that you have balanced the scales of justice, the way that you brought justice to the situation. I'm hearing for some of y'all really done bossed up or something like that. It kind of feels like everybody is seeing that this ex was the loser. Like, they were always a loser, because for some of them, like, people are saying, it's like very clear that they're not doing anything, that they are not really, like, they don't have, like, I'm hearing that you're a star, honey. You were like a masterpiece. And I'm hearing that something about this situation, you didn't play with it. You're like, oh, bet. Like, you want to be a clown? I'm going to show you what was really tea, is what I'm hearing. There's something here, like, especially with this Avenger energy, it's a principle, an aim, or a movement that you have a deep commitment to. This aim could have simply been to boss up on this loser that, like, embarrassed you. And I feel like you didn't play about it. And I feel like just your beliefs in general, like, why your reason of being, the reason you do what you do, you just don't play about it. And everybody's seeing this, okay? I feel like this person is ex from your past. Everybody is just like, they're like laughing, you know, they're like, oh, their ex was a loser, or their ex, you know, like, look at them, like, they're not doing anything, or they never deserved Power One in the first place. Like, people is really just like clowning this person. And it's looking like they were never the prize, especially if you have, like, people in your friend group who were, like, competing with you for this person. Everybody's realizing that they were competing for a piece of shit. Like, it's, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, this is not, I don't know. It just feels like this is not good for this ex. Like, this ex is not looking good in this network, okay? Yeah, we have the Artist. Some of y'all were drawn to Power One in the last gossip update. And because I feel like the way you have broad scales of justice, like, it's like something about you became an artist, or the way that you express yourself. And people know that you're very serious about your artistry. And I feel like for some of you guys, you might be like a traveling artist, or people are always saying that you always moving about, you traveling, you move around. Like, I'm hearing that you moved all the way around this person, stepped over them, and stepped on their fucking neck is what I'm hearing. Because this ex, this person that betrayed you, Power One, was a complete and total clown, okay? So it's looking like, you know, after you've healed yourself, you know, bringing the scales of justice into balance is also about how you have understood your role in this dynamic, how you learn your lesson as well. And it feels like you just are looking so enlightened, like that you look like an enlightened artist, like because the way you express yourself, how you express your life, and how it's so symbolic, and you inspire people to kind of like live life that is like not mundane. It feels like this ex is very mundane, like maybe they're doing something very traditional, or they're just looking like I'm sorry, they're just looking like boring, and just like they never were aligned in the first place, pal one, okay? And I feel like now that you've learned your lesson, or you've healed yourself from this situation, it feels like you're enlightened. It's like you hold a rational, modern, and well-informed outlook on life, and you express this very symbolically. It looks like you're very sensible, you're very reasonable, like, and very logical. And I feel like you're always, especially with this Avenger energy, you're always prepared to defend. You're always prepared to advocate for what is right, and you do it on behalf of yourself, and you do it on behalf of society. Like, I'm just getting a vision of you guys out and about, like advocating for the handicapped, advocating for the disabled, or the mentally ill. Like, you're just, the reason why you do what you do is maybe because you have been victim to like this abusive ex-partner, and I feel like you just express like your experience, and you've been telling this story, you know, that, you know, of this betrayal, and how you kind of just like reason your way or follow the logical sequencing to kind of move beyond it and move right the fuck past this motherfucker, and they looking like a loser is what I'm hearing. You know what I'm also getting is that some people are saying, so let's keep going. Yeah, you're the guide. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. And then, yeah, this energy vampire, this ex, yeah, that's not good, Power One. They're energy vampire onto you because they're just like not, like, because you are a guide as well, you might get a lot of people who actually vamp out on your energy. But I feel like this person, you know, it's something about this person that it's like you had to persevere, or it's like something about you, like there was the eternal force is being recognized, and all this chatter about this person who's been vamping on you, this ex perhaps, is that like you have always just been like so connected to the divine, and your symbolic expression helps represent the divine. It helps represent your relationship to the transcendental. And I feel like, you know, this person, they're draining your life force, okay? And it's because you guys might have been drawn to Power One in the latest What Is Hidden From You. It definitely feels like this person, this ex that, you know, betrayed you, they feel so burdened, you know, by their betrayal and their mistake, and they have so much regret around it because they really been seeing that you done bossed up and became this artist, and now maybe you're even a spiritual guide. Oh child, it's not good for them. I mean, you really need to block this person because they like energetically like you need to do like a ritual around this, okay? Because everybody sees that you're ascending. We have ascension tension, okay? Everybody sees that you're ascending and you're climbing, and it's like as you try to ascend into this new reality, or, you know, reconnect with your vision, you know, it just feels like there is a lot of people around you that want to drain your life force so that you become disconnected from your vision, okay? I feel like there's something about the situation where you might have even resorted to violence in order to kind of break free from this person and break free from like their obsession with you, because I'm definitely getting a strong Aquarius energy. I'm also getting a Pisces and an Aries here, and a Taurus. It definitely, in the Gemini, these are a lot of ex-partners here, and they see that you just keep climbing and you keep ascending and you keep becoming even more enlightened, and you keep informing your outlook more and more and more, and this is helping guide your artistry. Like, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you guide people with whatever you're creating, okay? And these people, they just been so draining. Oh my God. Like, oh my God, power one. They're so draining. Because they see that you have the eternal force, because you're so connected to the divine. It was nothing that they could do to kind of like drain you. Okay, for some of you, really need to check out Power One in the latest hidden video, because this person, what's hidden from you is that this abusive ex, they won't leave you alone, and that they're harassing you energetically. And you know, like some people, you know what they're saying? Some people are saying that because you know, you're very connected to your cause. Like you have so much spiritual insight, and you have so much like symbolic expression, and it's just like people know that you're like, you might even have extrasensory perception. Like you have more than 5 senses, honey. I'm hearing the 6th sense and the 7th sense, and you just keep ascending. Okay, I feel like you happily embrace tenets of violence in the defense of your God-given human rights. Okay, and I feel like you have this right to prosperity. You have this right to making your dreams become real. And there's a lot of people vamping on you to drain your life force, so that you become disconnected from your vision, or they might not even know that they have this capacity to disconnect you. But I just feel like for some of them, they're just so obsessed with watching where you're going, where you're headed, where you're climbing to next. And you know, you are the guy, and you already know where you're going, is what I'm hearing. Somebody here also is very upset about like the colors that you're wearing or your brand. It's like something here around your brand. It's like I said, you're very serious about your brand, and these are the set of underlying principles that guide your artwork, is what I'm hearing. Okay, there's a lot of talk about your brand, and as a guide, and as someone who you know, does what's right on behalf of society, because what's right is that your human rights, you know what I mean? Like it just you know, what your birthright for being a freaking human. You know, these people, let's see, what else what's going on here? What did I say? This person, abusive behaviors. This person who's been abusive to you, I feel like, and then what did I say about a Taurus? Okay, broken promises. And let me get one more, please. Mutable energy. Okay, so, and then we have the letter F on the bottom of the deck. We know who this person is. Like, it's not a secret. The gossip around you, Power One, is that this ex from the past, I'm hearing in a third party that's possibly a Taurus. I'm hearing the name that starts with the letter S or a letter L here. These people, this person that was abusive to you, you know, they may have taken actions to humiliate you, blame you, injure and wound you. Okay, I definitely feel like this person, their goal was to humiliate you. And I feel like this person, you know, it might not be literal promises that this person made, but I definitely feel like, you know, this person, it just like this relationship was broken, your trust was broken. The promise of, you know, this person maybe being there or being, you know, a true companion to you was broken. And I feel like what people are seeing now is an expansion in your material world. Taurus is the ruler of the 2nd house. So this is definitely concerned with your physical rewards, your material goods, and any kind of pleasure. I feel like what people are seeing is how methodical, patient, and dependable and grounded you've been. I feel like you have been so immovable. Like the gossip around you is that your cause may literally be to call out abuse, to help people guard against abuse. Because I definitely feel like this person, you know, they wanted to manipulate, hurt, and humiliate you. Okay, and I feel like this person ended up just being like one of your worst nightmares, and now they just them and some type of Taurus here, they won't leave you alone because they see that you're always breaking free. And I feel like the tension that you're experiencing right now is due to these energy vampires. And you know, you just have to break free. Like the more you ascend above the drama, ascend above these people and their constant seeking to kind of humiliate or manipulate and wound you through harassment and bullying. They're very upset at the fact that you have expanded your material worlds and you're just so rooted in your cause. And for some of you guys, you know, you might turn around and you might display abuse right back so that they can get a taste of their own medicine. For some of you guys, you did become abusive to this person, and I definitely feel like they deserved it, honey. Okay, I feel like right now how you're moving through your experience is you're definitely just needing to stay very adaptable in this ascension process. Just stay very adaptable, because I feel like, you know, there's a lot of people, you know, who, especially in this group of people who humiliated you and this ex-partner that was abusive to you, they see that you just keep going and that there's nothing that they can do, especially with this eternal nature of the guy, to break your life force. Okay, I'm hearing that they're just so bitter and they're sulking and they're just complaining so much, you know, about you. Like the gossip definitely just surrounds people complaining about you and then just like viewing your artwork and like expressing the insight of you know, that may have surrounded the psychological and emotional, physical abuse that may have, you know, terrorized you, humiliated you, manipulated you, or injured you in some type of way. Okay. They see that you gain the inner awareness that you need and that you just keep ascending. Like every time you get caught up in some kind of abusive behavior or you get caught up in some kind of abusive like cycle, or you just gain more and more awareness around abuse. And a lot of this was psychological, I feel like. And I feel like this person, they just won't leave you alone, honey. And they can't stop talking about you. They can't stop talking about your artwork and how you keep ascending and bringing these skills into balance. And I definitely feel like they're looking like a fucking loser, if I'm being honest. Like they're not looking good in this network of people, okay? They're looking very obsessed, okay? Yikes, what did I say? They can't stop talking about you. This ex, they can't. It's like they can't stop talking about you, pal one. And this like this slandering of your name and there's just constant bringing you up and just like bringing up your new life, your new house, your new material goods. Like they're like, how did they expand? How? And it is because you stayed adaptable and that you didn't play about your cause. Okay, you didn't fuck around because you knew that this person's abuse to you was just not fair, and it was not, you know, it was not what they promised to you, you know? Whew, tough, okay? They're very upset. Let me get some more details here. They're just, I'm hearing that there's so much gossip around your artwork and what you create. It's like, you know, they're trying to, they see that you're expressing something symbolically, so they're looking all hard at it, trying to see what the insight is. For some of you, they definitely see, like, I'm hearing that they're very pissed off about your brand, or they're pissed off about the expansion in your 10th house, which is your career and your reputation. For some of you, this person really put you on path to recognition and reward, as in for being an artist. I'm also hearing put you on path to being an advocate, and they just can't stop talking about you. Okay, they can't stop talking about you. They try to wound you any kind of way. Like they try to, you know, I'm hearing when you were in a relationship with them, it was very psychological and emotional, and then they may have turned their back on you and start gossiping about you with this Taurus, or with people in your friend group or your network. I also feel like and now they're energetically harassing you and trying to deplete your life force, okay? Because they're obsessed with your ascension. They're obsessed with you gaining more inner awareness that will heal you from the terror, like how they terrorized you. okay, how they humiliated you, how you've been recovering yourself and bringing, righteousness on behalf of yourself. You're doing what is right to show them that they never could do anything to stop your fucking bag, okay? And they looking like a loser because they're mundane. They don't have any artistry. They're not guys. They're not spiritual leaders, okay? Give me more information around this. What's going on in this connection with this person, this ex, particularly an ex I'm getting, you guys. They see that you gained your wisdom, okay? And that you keep ascending because that wisdom gives you the inner awareness that you need, okay? So they can't stop talking about you. I'm also feeling like, there's a lot of gossip around this relationship because I feel like if you are expressing, maybe you're hurt, maybe you're pain, maybe you're doing this creatively and symbolically on maybe like a social media platform or something. People are like, they're witnessing, your experience, right? They're talking about it. They're trying to analyze. It's like, you see how these people are it don't look like they looking at an artwork, like a piece of art. Like, it's like seeing your like brand, seeing your artistry. It's kind of like walking through a museum. It just, they feel like it is so much to analyze for a lot of them. And a lot of them, they checking your page multiple times a day. They're seeing how you're being rewarded. I'm hearing they're seeing your growth. They're seeing like you getting like followed and getting subscribed to. They see you getting booked, and it's like making them so bitter here, okay? What is this card? Oh my goodness, what is this card? When I saw completion, I wanted to say the world, but a number 4 card makes me think that, let me just get the rest of them, hold on. I'm definitely getting a love triangle here. They feel like you can't be dethroned. They feel like you can't, like no matter how much they try to terrorize and humiliate you, there was nothing that they can do to stop you from being the star in this community, okay? Yeah, the 10 of Swords in the reverse, okay? We have the 4 of Cups. I think this is the 4 of Cups. It looks like cups here, okay? We have the 4 of Cups reversed, 10 of Swords reversed, and then here's the World reversed, okay? So the gossip around you, okay, is, there's a person who's lacking closure here, okay? Lacking closure. And I feel like this is, this person, the reason why they lack closure and the reason why they can't stop talking about you is because they know that they caused this painful ending in your environment. See that after, going through a period of reevaluation, going through a period of meditation, going through a period of reaching more and more inner awareness, like you keep ascending, okay? And this is how you continuously regenerate yourself and recover yourself from this situation. The reason why they can't stop talking about you, Pal 1, is because they're not, they won't have closure and they won't have peace. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So the best thing that you can do is to protect yourself against this person. I'm hearing guard against any thoughts of them. Don't view their social media account. I'm hearing no connection to this person at all. Do not open the energetic gateway to this person at all because they don't want to see you have closure. I definitely feel like this is not you that is the one that's lacking closure. I feel like, you really are, like, through your artwork, through your symbolic expression, through your reevaluation, in your healing, of their abusive tendencies and their manipulation. I'm hearing definitely narcissistic, super narcissistic. And this person, it's like you stayed adaptable through this whole situation. I'm hearing that something in your life was ruined, or there was like some kind of chaotic situation or very, very painful ending in this connection with this person when you realize that they just wanted to terrorize and humiliate you and injure you because they didn't want to see you live out your artwork. They didn't want to see you be this guy, and they definitely didn't want to see you balance the scales of justice. But the fact of the matter is, it ain't shit that they can do about it, right? It's not anything that they can do about it, because you're moving on. Like I said, Pal, please don't check their social media. Don't reach out to them. No contact whatsoever. No connection to them energetically because they're already stalking you so much. Okay, the gossip around your art is like, you know, maybe you do have the tendency to kind of like resort to violence in the name of your cause, but I feel like this is just defending your rights. Okay, you're defending what you believe is right. Okay, in this situation, you don't have to, you know, if people on the outskirts are viewing this situation, or there was a very public situation here, they definitely don't understand the full scenario. They don't have all the details, and they definitely don't, maybe a lot of them definitely don't know how, you know, abusive this person was to you. So I feel like maybe you have, through your artwork, maybe you have been returning the abuse. I'm hearing that the shadow aspect of the artist is using your talent to mistreat other people, and I feel like maybe you know, through your artwork, you have been definitely, like, I'm hearing sending shots is what I'm hearing, sending major shots, and this is why they can't have peace is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that they you know, if they had closure, Power One, they wouldn't get triggered, would they? Okay, clarifying the world in reverse. Yeah, the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Ooh, this person is not doing well. Okay, they're not doing well. I'm hearing, you know, they're really like, I'm hearing the Knight of Swords in the reverse. This person was just like a disloyal loser is what I'm hearing, Power One. I'm hearing a major air sign energy, Gemini, Aquarius, big time. But this Knight of Swords energy, okay? This person, you know, this gossip around you, they definitely are, like, they're definitely being abusive in how they speak into you, okay? Or how they're speaking about you. I feel like this person, they're definitely saying hurtful things, but I feel like this person, they're so obsessed, and what they feel with this Nine of Swords is that they missed a major opportunity, okay? This person was super, super insincere. And I also feel like the way that they're talking about you, they're talking like they know you, is what I'm hearing. But I feel like for some of you guys, even if you were in a long-term relationship with this person, I definitely feel like you guys didn't really, what you're realizing that you guys were never really close. And that, you know, this was just a situation that was kind of forced. I also feel like with this person is that they're heading for a major fall here, is what I'm hearing. This person is heading for a major fall, okay? I'm definitely getting that, you know, through your artwork, you get your point across and you serve your cause, okay? Like, you're the warrior of light, Joan of Arc. I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction, okay? Like I said, Power One, the gossip around you is that you focus on bringing light to this situation. As the guide, as this artist, the light, bringing light to their abuse through your meditation, through your period of reevaluation and regeneration from this painful ending. And you're realizing that this person was dangerous to you, and they're still dangerous to you because they keep harassing you. And it's because they lack closure, because they're burdened by their missed opportunity. And they see that you just keep ascending, and they can't stop talking about how you're ascending, how you're expanding your second house, how you're expanding your material world, and how you're being rewarded, you know, in your career, in your public life. And it's just like, it is such an intense mirror for them, okay? I definitely feel like what people are saying is that this person got left behind. Power One, that's the gossip. This ex from the, you know, how you've been focused on bringing light to the situation, and you've armored yourself, and you're still arming yourself with light around this person's abuse so that they cannot harm you with their obsession, okay? I'm hearing that this person, they feel like they missed a major opportunity, and they feel like you left them behind, and this is why they don't have closure. Ooh, whew, tough message, Power One. But, you know, sometimes you gotta give them a taste of their own medicine and let them know that this ain't nothing to me, and that there's nothing that they can do to shake you. This person, they really want to kind of like, this person, especially an Aquarius here, okay, and a Taurus, they're so mad at how methodical you've been, how patient you've been through this period of reevaluation, this period of bringing light into your life. And I feel like the light that you need to go watch Power One in the hidden video. The light is just so blinding, but it is also arming you with conviction, okay? It's also regenerating you, grounding you, making you immovable, okay? They feel like they got left behind, pile one. And everybody's gossiping about this ex as well. They're saying that you express the, you know, the hurt and the pain through your artwork, and then you just keep moving forward. They feel like, you know, they're like, oh, that ex is like in pile one's history, like they're just like a nobody now. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's not good, pile one. Oh my gosh, this person, they really, the reason why they can't stop talking about you is because they just they're watching from the crowd now, is what I'm hearing. Personal by Kaylani. You're gonna watch from the crowd like the rest. This is what they get for being a clown, okay? Some of them, they see you being influenced by another person. They see you falling for somebody else, and, you know, after healing yourself and, you know, starting to be able to recognize abuse, you know, and manipulative behavior, okay? It's such that you are never defenseless like this, and you never get harmed like this by this dangerous person, okay? I'm hearing an ex-partner who's abusive and narcissistic and wanted to cause painful endings and can't stop talking about you and can't stop checking on you. Like I said, don't check on them. If you don't have them blocked, you need to block them on everything, because, you know, although they might still find ways to check on you, at least, like, you can have, like, you know, I know that on Instagram, if you block their account, you know, it blocks all their accounts, you know what I mean? And on, you know, block them on Facebook. I know YouTube doesn't have, like, so many restrictions, but, like, no phone conversations. This person is dangerous, and they see that you are sending, and you keep breaking free, and you keep gaining more inner awareness, and you're armoring yourself with more and more awareness, such that nobody can block you and block your divine birthrights, okay? That's what I'm seeing, Power One. Please let me know how that resonates, okay? Please protect yourself from envy, because some of them, they see you moving on to somebody else and they feel left behind, and they just can't get over you now. And I feel like for a lot of them, they won't. I'm hearing the one that got away. All right, Power One, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Power Two. Hi, Power Two. Welcome to your selection. Okay, so as this visionary, you have the capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, a willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain, okay? Power Two, these people are pissed that you know where you're going and that you know what you're doing, okay? For some, like for a lot of you, you stay dragging somebody is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that somebody is you always dragging somebody. I'm hearing you be reading people for filth is what I'm hearing, okay? And I feel like this person, I'm getting particularly a Pisces here, okay, or a Cancer, that I'm hearing that you may have dragged these people, or it's like you're realizing that these people were not visionaries, okay? Not only did they not have a long-term view for their life, okay, no long-term plans, nothing that is sustainable is what I'm hearing, but I also feel like whatever visions or whatever initiatives or causes that they may have, that they may be engaged with, is definitely driven by some kind of personal gain is what I'm hearing, okay? So it's like these people, they're definitely like, even if they pretend to be like nonprofits, or they pretend to be like people who are, you know, service oriented, I definitely feel like they are seeking benefit or advantage in some way. I also feel like people are saying that you do a lot of free service, you're doing a lot of giving back or community service. And I just feel like these people are just mad that they can't steal aspects of your vision no more. I feel like for a lot of you, people are realizing here that you have learned healthy boundaries. You learn how to put up limitations. You've learned how to just like hold your cards very close to your chest, because a lot of you have this capacity to envision what they can't conceive. And I feel like, you know, this vision that you have for yourself is set upon a very, very strong foundation. And these people don't have strong foundations. Like I said, some of them, they don't have sustainable efforts. Okay, it's like they know that you're planning for the future, and they know that maybe some of you are psychic and intuitive as well, and they know that you have like an idea of what your future looks like. Okay, it's like you know where you're headed in this situation. So the gossip around you is that you're always meditating or doing yoga, or like I said, you're always dreaming up your dreams. Like it feels like you're just very connected to your vision, very, very connected to your vision. So like I was telling Power One, you know, if you're feeling like fatigued or you feel drained, this could be because you might have energy vampires. But I also, you know, just feel like, you know, on the opposite end is that if you have a lot of life force, that means you're very, very connected to your vision. I'm hearing that people are saying that you are working nonstop, or that you're grinding a lot and you're hustling and you're doing it. I'm hearing you're doing it, you're getting it by any means, and they're just pissed that you know what you're doing and you know where you're going, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Sheesh. So it's like you really can envision the future here, is what I'm hearing. So we have the mediator. What's the current gossip on you, pal, too? We have the companion. And then we have the queen, okay? So for some of you guys, your person that is, you know, this is your person that's viewing you, and they're noticing that you leave no prisoners, okay? They know. Okay, they know that you're not really one to fuck around with, and it's because you are this regal feminine energy, and you use your benevolent authority to protect others. Like I said, your benevolence is like you're not seeking any benefit or advantage for providing this service or providing this, you know, benevolent authority that you are protecting. What these people are noticing is that you're a very good companion, you're very unselfish. For some of you, they're noticing your romantic energy, or they're noticing, you know, the love and, you know, unselfishness and loyalty that you have for your person. I feel like, you know, a lot of them, they're just like, some of them, these are exes, they're very pissed that they missed out on this like, on this union with you. They're mad that they're not your companion, because maybe they betrayed your confidence, or, you know, you couldn't be yourself with them. I definitely feel like, you know, these people, there's, you know, the gossip around you is maybe that you have a new companion and that you are the queen of this person's universe. I mean, for some of them, they know that you're somebody's queen here, is what I'm hearing. Okay? And I'm hearing that you fiercely protect your person. Okay? Your person, or these people, they're just seeing that you drag people, is what I'm hearing. Okay? But what I feel like I said, like, especially with this visionary and this clean energy, you know, the gossip around you is that people know ultimately that you have this benevolence about you and that you have this enlightened leadership. But they try to make it seem like you have some kind of ulterior motive, or that you have a hidden agenda, or that you're looking for benefit or advantage, when I just don't feel like that's the case, honey. I feel like, especially if you are doing some kind of service, you serve as just like a true companion to people. It's like when they watch you, they hear you, they talk to you, it's like you just are just so unselfish and so loyal and so tenacious, and you just like, you have, like, I'm hearing that particularly, like, you have a beautiful community, is what I'm hearing, okay? You bring a beautiful community around you. And it is because the people are just so, like, in awe of your benevolence. They're in awe. They feel like you're very, like, you're doing this without, you know, regard for, like, for personal gain. And your vision includes just, like, you know, helping people, you know what I mean? Like, being of service to people. And your vision, you just know your vision, it's just service oriented. I'm hearing your community. I'm feeling like for a lot of you, for some of you, this is your companion, or this is a lover that's viewing you, and they're just like, oh my God, you are my queen, you are my king, LOL. And they also know that you have the vision for this legacy, and you are understanding how all of the parts of your legacy are coming together, okay? I definitely feel like for some of you guys, you know, if people know about your companion or they know about your love, they're going to try to convince your person that you are not, that you have a hidden agenda, okay? Especially if you guys come from different socioeconomic statuses, or different walks of life, or there's age difference. They're going to try to convince this person that you are not loyal, and that you're not unselfish, and that you're going to betray them. They're going to try to instill a lot of fear in your person, okay? So there might be gossip around your companion here, okay? Especially if, you know, the family was made aware of this. I'm hearing there's something about a family being made aware, okay? They're going to try to make it seem like you have a hidden agenda, but really you're just like this benevolent authority. You have this vision for your legacy with your companion. That's what I'm hearing, okay? We have inner strength, okay? I'm going to get another one here. Undress. Okay, we're gonna get to that in a second. Let's see what's coming out here, okay? Around the current gossip around you. So a lot of people are noticing that you and your companion may not be on the best of terms right now, but you have a vision for your connection. You know where, you know, you and this person are headed. And I feel like right now, even though you might be sad, or you might be, you know, missing your person, you're just staying very strong, okay? Until you get to undress for them again. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing somebody is waiting for you to undress, child, okay? So let's see here. What's going on? Polygamy. Archangel Haniel. The 9th house. Okay. And then the 6th house. What did I say? Around your work and your service, okay? And then on the bottom of the deck, I don't know, especially with this undress energy and this big boobs, I feel like some people here may be watching you undress, okay? Or they're talking, you know, they're noticing, maybe they're not exactly talking about this if people are watching you undress, but I definitely feel like they're noticing your body here, okay? So some people here, there's gossip here around you and your companion here. I'm definitely hearing that this may be people who are like maybe overhearing your phone conversation with your person. Maybe you and your person are arguing. Maybe these people noticed you drunk, or they noticed you under, you know, the influence of something, or they noticed that you and your person were having an argument here. I feel like for some of them, they're noticing that, you know, you guys have an open relationship, or there is like maybe polygamy involved, but it's like at the same time, you guys are also very committed to each other, very loyal to each other. And I also just feel like for some of you guys, you know that this is just a cycle, and you're staying strong until you guys are in a deeper commitment with each other, is what I'm hearing. I also feel like, you know, the issue that your companion is having with you right now, even though they know that you're their queen, is that they you know, they're having trust issues, and they feel like you might have some sort of hidden agenda, okay? Personally or professionally, or some type of ulterior motive. This has been their biggest fear, and this is why they've had an issue committing, okay? But I feel like through your service and through your benevolent authority, you're helping, and just your sense of duty and your responsibility, you're helping, and how hard you've trained at this, you're helping this person, you're helping kind of to help this person trust you more, and to show them that you are loyal, and that you're unselfish, and that you will never betray them, and that you don't have any ulterior motives. And you're just having to stay strong because your person is just, you know, they're really having this trust issues with you, and this is why they're having a hard time committing. Some people are noticing that you and your person are having issues, okay? And that the issues are around this, maybe this open connection, or you know, this maybe these trust issues that you guys have been having, okay? and that you're just staying strong, and you're like, you know, you're sad about it. I'm hearing definitely like telephone calls. They're overhearing like your phone calls with your person, and maybe they saw you drinking some wine here, or drinking a lot, or, you know, some drunk phone conversations or arguments here. And, you know, this person, you know, they see, I'm hearing that for some of them, the gossip around you is that you've gone, you left your person and you let them, you know, work out their trust issues on their own, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Because they know, you know, for some of you, they know that your person is like wealthy, or that they have some issues, you know, but they know that they, you know, you and your person have a sexual, I mean, there's a lot of gossip around your relationship here, your companion, or who you have this, you and this person who you have this vision with. Okay, you have a vision with somebody. So I feel like this phase and cycle of your connection is still open. There's lacking, maybe you guys are lacking commitment, and you're staying very strong through this. Okay. And keep showing this person that you're benevolent, because this person is really struggling to trust. And I don't think you're really understanding how deep this trust issue runs, because especially like all your like positive aspects are here. Like this person is, they're coming into the truth of this, and you bring Archangel Haniel, you bring this connection, you bring so much joy to this connection. You have the vision for this connection. It's like you're trying to convey this vision, but it's like this person thinks that you are, you know, negotiating, you know, for your personal gain, or that, you know, you have a hidden agenda, and this is why they're keeping the connection open. Okay. A lot of people are gossiping, and then if this isn't about a relationship, but I think for most of you, you know, a lot of people are saying that you have stayed so dedicated to your service, and you stayed so dedicated to your search for meaning in life, and you've brought joy back to your life, and you've deepened your relationship with God, and you've just been you're doing something that you love, is what I'm hearing. You're doing something that you love. I also, you know, and I feel like, you know, in this time of you staying strong in this open connection with this person until they can trust you, is what I'm hearing. Okay, this is very hard, because for some of you guys, you really are this loyal and unselfish companion, and you have this benevolent authority, and you have just like this vision for your connection it has nothing to do with your personal gain. It has everything to do with your search for meaning in life, and your inner and outer expansion. You know, you've traveled so much as well. I also feel like your inner and outer expansion, how you're doing this, is through service. It's not, you know, through any kind of egoic or materialistic pursuit. And, you know, this person, they're starting to learn that what you're doing is just something that brings you true fulfillment, and that your service, you're very dutiful, you're very responsible, and you can be dependent on, and you train so hard for this, and you've coped with so much adversity. They're just learning this about you, and I feel like this is helping dissolve any of this fear of you know, maybe you're like you having a hidden agenda. Okay. They're just used to people using them. Okay. You guys might have been drawn into pile 1 in the next section from the video, your next sexual encounter here. Okay. We have the 4 of Cups. I think this is the 4 of Cups here. Yeah, the 7 of Wands. Okay. This is actually really good, okay? And I feel like the 10 of Swords, a lot of these cards came out in pile 1. So I definitely feel like maybe you definitely, I feel like for some of you guys, this is not your first polygamous relationship. Or it's just like you're looking for something, you don't want that anymore, is what I'm hearing. And I feel like, you know, I have to give everybody this piece of advice. When you're dating, you know, always keep your options open. But sometimes when you know when you already have the vision of something, I feel like for some of you guys, you already know that this person is your companion. There's a lot of like gossip around you and your person, maybe, you know, working through defenses together, especially with the 7 of Wands here. Okay, this person is releasing that, but I definitely feel like you already have the vision of this situation, and this cycle is like you already knew, you know what I mean? You already knew, I'm hearing with the visionary, that this companion here, you know, you're just trying to stay strong through this polygamous situation. I just definitely feel like it's something that I don't necessarily think that you guys care about any other options, but it definitely feels like the connection is lacking structure or lacking a foundation, and maybe there was a lot of just like sexual union, and you know, you can't, a lot of you just can't keep, you know, a sexual, you can't keep up with a sexual polygamous situation. For some of you, like I'm sorry, I'm getting all over the place, but you know, for some of you guys, you already have the vision of this situation, so you've been maybe very loyal and committed from the jump. I'm hearing that, like, I was reading recently about the difference between dating and courting, and that you guys may have entered a courtship very intensely in this situation, and I feel like you know, you were immediately, you didn't want anybody else, and that you like I said, you already had the vision of this connection, okay? And it involves you guys fulfilling a legacy of service, is what I'm hearing, okay? And I feel like the day in and out at this situation involves this person releasing their personal defenses around you. And I definitely feel like they are, you know, reevaluating this connection, maybe after seeing you return to your service, maybe after seeing how highly educated you are, seeing that you've always been benevolent, and that you don't have any personal gain. You just are your service is what brings you joy, okay? And you've just been staying strong until they can release this defense. And I feel like a lot of people, you know, some people are seeing through this, okay? Or some people are like, you know, they hear that you and your person are polygamous, or they hear your open conversation, your open relationship, and stuff like that. So I definitely just feel like there's a lot of gossip around that. And I feel like they're seeing, for some of you, what they're saying is that you're just staying strong until your person can, you know, stop being so scared and stop being and having these trust issues, because ultimately they want to see you undressed again. And I feel like for a lot of you, if they trying to be polygamous, they're not gonna see it undressed. That's what I'm hearing. Pow too. They know that, you know, for some of you, this really is, you know, this person is coming to you after, you know, you guys are coming into this companionship after a period of regeneration, and people are seeing that you're coming into like a companion, and you're coming into, you know, a new vision, a new reality with somebody. And there's a lot of just like chatter around like your polygamous relationship, I'm hearing, okay? Yeah, what did I say? The passion, okay? The passion is just, and then self-worth on the bottom of the deck. And it goes hand in hand with this inner strength. And I feel like a lot of you, through this cycle of polygamy with this person, you've really stayed strong, and you've remembered your self-worth, and you've had to teach this person a lot of that, actually, okay? And you have to realize that a lot of this, you know, behavior, it has nothing to do with you not being good enough or not being enough for this person. It had everything to do with this person needing to release their personal defensiveness and their internal struggle around not trusting you as their true companion, okay? But ultimately, they know that you have a vision, and it deals with your work and your service, okay? That's definitely what I'm seeing right now, pal, too, okay? Companion here, okay? And that you represent their queen, and they need to stop gambling and risking their queen, okay? So, you know, it's simply because this person, you know, has not trusted that you've been, you know, what you've been wanting is fairness in this connection, especially if you've been loyal and you haven't been dating and keeping your options open. But you're understanding, you know, as, you know, you can forgive this person because you're understanding that they have just been in some kind of ruin, and they've been in this unfulfilling lifestyle, and they haven't been able to trust any of these you know, people that they've been with, okay? And I think it's time now, you know. I think it's time, you know, for this person to, I definitely see them releasing that defense, okay? And you guys joy being restored in this connection, you know, you stay strong. And I'm like, this person may have caused you to drink, or, you know, they just, you know, you've been staying strong because you're like, hurry up, person, hurry up, you're my true companion, why don't you trust me? You know, I have this vision, and I already could tell the future, and this is why I've been so loyal and unselfish, because I just knew from the beginning. Some of you guys, you just knew from the beginning that you guys had work and service to do, and it involved maybe a painful ending or adversity that you faced in your life, okay, and that you didn't give up, and you just kept going. And now this healing of yourself and this meditation has, you know, you radiate now. You're just so regal, and how you stood up to this crisis, this illness, or this adversity, you know, where maybe, you know, you declined or you reversed in some way. You know, you have returned to your work. You have reconnected with your vision. Okay. Very, very beautiful. And I feel like for now you're really coming into a companion that will be loyal to you, okay, because they are learning to trust you now, okay. That's what I'm seeing, pal, too. The gossip around you is that you're so passionate about your work, is what I'm hearing, okay, and you have an idea of what your future looks like, okay. And for some of you guys, you know, there's a future sexy time here that you're anticipating. And I also feel like this person is learning how to trust your gifts, and they're just noticing more about your work, and they're noticing more about your service, and this is help, I'm hearing, disarm this person, okay, from this destructive behavior that they've been in, and releasing what no longer serves them, and moving closer to your vision, okay. That's what I'm seeing, pal, too. Let me know how that resonates. As it pertains to gossip, you know, people are saying that you are recovering and regenerating from this painful ending, okay. Maybe a previous relationship that, you know, didn't work out, and in my opinion, they don't work out, okay, and they haven't worked out for you. So you're looking for someone who is loyal and committed and is focused on the work and the service, not indulging, because they can't satiate themselves any other way, is what I'm hearing, pal, too. Let me know how that resonates, and you stay strong through this cycle, and now it's time for you guys to get down to the real work, okay, to kind of release all of the other blockages that may have been, you know, persisting around the Seven of Wands, where this person wasn't trusting you, okay. Thank you so much, pal, too. Let me know how that resonates down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pal 3. Welcome to your selection. Okay. So, you know, initially when I was in a premeditation for your pal, I was really confused, because across the collective, there's just been so much positive energy. But I feel like, you know, initially I was like, okay, maybe people were thinking that you are like addicted to something. Maybe they think that you're addicted to drugs, or, you know, you're confronting your addictions. Well, there very well may be some gossip around you where, you know, you might have struggled with an addiction. Maybe you struggle with, like, maybe you struggle with a drug addiction, or alcoholism, or some kind of substance abuse in general. I also feel like this could deal with, you know, maybe you struggling with the codependency issue as well. But what I'm feeling here is that this person that's gossiping about you is somebody who is addicted to you. Now, for a lot of you, this is a continuation of Power 1. Okay, this person, I really feel like the truth is, Power 3, we're going to get more into it, and I'm going to see if you have any addictive behaviors that people might be gossiping about. But ultimately, I feel like what this feels like is somebody who is addicted to you, and they're obsessed with you, because I keep getting flashes of the energy vampire. So it definitely feels like somebody here who is gossiping about you, they're very untrustworthy, okay, or they're fraudulent in some way. I feel like what they're doing is very contrary to the view that they truly hold, is what I'm hearing, okay. For some of you guys, this person, what they're realizing, you know, especially if you are here from Power One, is that this person is realizing that they missed a tremendous opportunity with you, okay? And you know, this addictive pattern that they have is controlling their inner spirit, okay? Which means, you know, when I refer to your inner spirit, I'm referring to your inner awareness, and not you particularly, Power 3, but this person's inner awareness. Is that the truth is their inner awareness is trying to convey to them that you actually love this person, and your behavior was contrary to your inner awareness. It was contrary to your higher consciousness that has surrounded this situation. So what this is reflecting to me, Power 3, and I you know, I hate being so serious all the time, but I just feel like what this is reflecting to you is that you're dealing with someone who's addicted to slandering you, addicted to gossiping about you, addicted to watching you, stalking you, and this, you know, they've compromised their integrity and their honesty, and they've allowed this addictive pattern to have authority over their inner awareness, okay? This is not good, okay, Power 3. So just take a deep breath before we dive in, okay? What's going on here? So we have the gambler, we have slave, and we have the destroyer, okay? Nice. So I feel like what these people have watched you do, following maybe their humiliation or embarrassment, is they've watched you prepare for a new life, okay? They've watched you surrender your power of choice over to the divine with complete trust, meaning that you followed your intuition. And you've done this even when you may have doubted yourself, even when everyone around you doubted you, is what I'm hearing, okay? So I feel like this new life that they're seeing here is they see you just experiencing so much bliss, okay? And I'm getting particularly sexual bliss, and also just like so much fulfillment in what you're doing because you chose to follow your intuition, and you chose to put your trust in the divine, and you released addictions and destructive behaviors so that you can have this new blissed out life. I'm hearing that you're about to be partying like a rock star, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that you're about to go to a concert, or you're about to be going on so much travel and adventure. It just feels like, you know, what you destroyed, this previous life that you destroyed, you know, it required a lot of surrendering. It required a lot of trust in the divine, and a lot of you just follow your intuition. And now you are just in this state of perpetual bliss while these people are stuck obsessing about it, okay? So, yeah. So I'm definitely getting a lot of gossip around this abusive relationship that you escaped, and now you're experiencing bliss in a harmonious union or relationship where you have been growing, okay? Okay, so for some of you guys, you were in an abusive relationship and you just were lacking willpower, you were lacking endurance, you were lacking groundedness. I'm hearing that you were in a state where you weren't making your own choices, and this allowed this person to exploit your vulnerabilities, okay? Exploit you and control you and manipulate you with their narcissistic tendencies and their controlling tendencies here. So I feel like this person who is addicted to you is, you know, their inner awareness is trying to convey to them that they're lacking closure and that they feel like they missed out on a major opportunity. But with their, you know, their addiction to you and their addiction to harming you, is what I'm hearing. Sorry about 3. Their addiction to harming you is showing that they have been intoxicated with their destructive power, and that what they've been trying to do is to destroy your dreams and potential, and they didn't want to see you blissed. Okay, they don't want to see you happy, and especially if you are in a new union, they most definitely did not want to see you be with somebody else. Okay, so this dangerous, abusive person, you know, especially for some of you guys, if you still have contact with them or the lines of communication is open, this person, you know, they might be coming back around you, but I'm telling you right now, they have hidden motives. Okay, so this person, you know, they're dishonest and they don't have integrity, and they allow their addictions to have, you know, authority over their awareness. Okay, and their awareness is telling them that this is destructive behavior. Okay, I'm getting a strong Aquarius here. Okay, karmic loop, third house. Yeah, a lot of gossip. Okay, Neptune, and then fake social media accounts. Okay, some of this stuff is just not funny, and it's just like we don't care anymore. We have the shadow aspects here. So I feel like you know, these people who they've seen you gain your grasp on this situation. They've seen you come out of a karmic loop. Okay, this also is, you know, more confirming energy over that addiction. Okay, somebody here is stuck in a karmic loop, okay, of trying to destroy your dreams and potential. They're stuck in a karmic loop of creating fake social media accounts to stalk you. Okay, the truth is they can't have closure because they may have acted out of, you know, any of the unhealed masculine energy. This is an unhealed masculine who is acting out of their shadow aspects and wanting to destroy you because they can't heal. Okay, so I feel like, you know, for some of you guys, they watched you with this slave and this gambler, like surrendering so much trust in the divine, so much following of your intuition. They seen you harness your spirituality for your personal betterment, and you healing and meditating and, you know, dancing and writing poetry and, you know, listening to music. Like I said, with this concert, you see she's at a concert, it's like your music, your playlist is just so dope. And, you know, these people, they're watching through with this Neptunian energy ruling over meditation and your heightened awareness. They're watching you through meditation heal yourself. They watch you gain a heightened awareness such that you can gain your basic grasp on this situation and confront addictions that were keeping you in a karmic loop with these people. Keep you in a karmic loop of surrendering your power of choice over to them. They watch you gain more conscious skills. They watched you become more reflective and become more intelligent. For some of you, they're watching your community, or they're watching you engage with kindred spirits and having a lot of cognitive and mental connections. They're watching your interpersonal communication, okay? And how you're sharing your basic grasp and your intelligence with other people to help them confront their addictions, okay? They watched you move out of the illusion of what they were, okay? Your glamour, your fashion, okay? I'm hearing something here. Maybe they watched you in delusion and now they're watching you blissed out, okay? I'm hearing especially through a sexual union here, okay? So I'm definitely getting that, like I said, they watched you persevere through something and taking so many steps in the dark, and now you freed yourself from addictions. okay? And those addictions were destructive, right? They did not reflect your inner awareness. They did not reflect your higher consciousness. But through communication, awareness, your analytical ability, your intelligence is just being so highlighted. And then you use your intelligence to free yourself from your addictions, okay? I'm also hearing meditation brought so much inner awareness, okay? Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, they're watching you blissed out because your soulmate has been inspiring you. That's what I'm hearing. Your soulmate has been making you dance, and you know, you've been preparing for them for so long. You've been waiting for them, and you just, you know, they're watching you align with a soulmate for some of them, okay? For some of you, okay? I'm hearing a Gemini and a Aquarius, okay? A Taurus. Their name may start with the letter M, S, L, F, R, okay? They watched you become from being so abstract to being very analytical and practical. It's like you were able to, just like your intelligence and your meditation helped you ground, okay? It helped you relieve yourself from this karmic loop that you were in that was destructive. And all of the destructive behavior that you released in this, you know, from dealing with maybe these karmic partners here, okay? Who were intoxicated with destroying you because they ultimately were unhealed masculines and they were acting out of their shadow aspects, okay? And now they're watching you blissed out because you're experiencing, you know, you're getting to know yourself through the reflection of a conscious lover, a soulmate connection. And this person is helping you gain more analytical ability and grasp this unhealed masculine energy that has been, you know, that has almost been addictive, okay? And you've been doing so much work on yourself, and you've been, you know, you've just been, I'm hearing so much change and so much, you know, releasing of different illusions around these unhealed masculines. And these people, they can't stop watching you in this blissful state. And all you did was trust. And all you did was follow your intuition when they were doubting you. You had this vision of a new life for yourself. And now they're seeing this new life become realized. They're realizing there's an external realization here through your authentic expression of yourself and your personal betterment. Your poetry, your dance, your music is all a reflection of your higher version of yourself that, you know, is not addicted to karmics, okay? Some of you guys have really been standing up. I'm hearing that you and your soulmate have been standing up to addictions, and you've been freeing yourself from karmic loops. Like, you know, your person is freeing themselves from users and social climbers, and, you know, through your communication, through your analytical understanding and your grasp, your conscious skills, and how reflective you've been, your writing and your talking, and you've just been helping cure this person and helping, you know, both of you guys are preparing for this new life together of bliss, okay, and inner awareness. And finally, both of you guys are free from this karmic loop, okay? Are you becoming free? Oh my goodness. Okay, people, you know, the gossip around you is that, you know, you're flabbergasted. Okay. Of how much joy you have. Okay. So, let's see what's going on here. Okay, we have the Hangman. The Ten of Pentacles, oh my goodness, and the Page of Pentacles, okay. So And then we have the Page of Cups, excuse me, the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the Page of Cups. Some of you guys are fashion designers now, or you're fashion, or you're like, it's something about just like this new expression of yourself. It's just, it looks so much more abundant, okay? And I definitely feel like there's, what people are gossiping about is your milestones, okay? And this milestone of freeing yourself from these karmics and these unhealed masculines. And you have been healing your own soulmate, your masculine or your feminine energy, through your conscious skills, through your intelligence, through your communication. You're free. You both are free, okay? And because you follow your intuition, you took these steps, and you've dreamed this reality into being, okay? You've come into your alignment with this person, okay? I don't think people are really noticing this milestone. And I feel like most of this is just your intelligence, this huge milestone, okay? And you and your person have been dissolving this karmic energy, okay? And this represents another milestone for you guys. And it's time, it is maybe right now there's a pause here, or there's like it just feels like pausing for reflection, especially with the third house here. And there's like a lot of this karmic debris being processed and released, and you know, this person is not going to, I'm hearing their addictive behavior that may have been destructive to this connection is getting resolved through your conscious skills and your communication, okay? Very powerful, power 3, very, very powerful, okay? I'm hearing a Capricorn energy here, where there's going to be a lot of love and a lot of bliss. I'm hearing that you guys are going to be traveling, going to concerts. I'm hearing that you're about to fulfill your dreams, your fashion designing dreams, or you know, whatever dreams that you have, especially with Neptune. This person is about to make your dreams come true, okay? And likewise. And everybody who doubted you, these people from your past, they watched you destroy this old life, and maybe they watched you decline, or maybe they watched things not go your way. And I'm feeling like they've just been watching you this entire time from these fake social media accounts, and it's like now they're like, damn, Pal 3 is totally blissed out with their soulmate, and they just reached this huge milestone with their person, and they're having a totally new experience than where we left them, okay? Oh, sheesh. I'm hearing they thought, I'm hearing they thought, I don't know what they thought, but they thought, honey, they thought wrong is what I'm hearing, okay? You followed your intuition, and it's led you to the soulmate is what I'm hearing, or a miracle. And they see that you've reached a milestone by how your intelligence, how you worked, how you've worked on this. You've psychoanalyzed your addictions. Okay, I'm hearing you psychoanalyze your addictions. I'm getting particularly an ex-partner here. Okay, especially if you're from Power 1. Okay, you're letting these karmics go because you're realizing that they were never real to begin with. With this Neptune energy, they were just illusions. They were unhealed masculine energy. They were never divine masculine energy like your soulmate is, or they were never divine feminine energy like your soulmate is, okay? And you've been preparing for this, you know, all the steps that you've taken, Power 3, everything has been divinely timed, okay? All of the resources that you've been accumulating, all of the meditating that you've been doing, all of the awareness that you've been gaining has helped you prepare for this new life. And I'm even hearing you're helping free your person from a karmic loop that they've been in, okay? I'm hearing a thumbs up, okay? A job well done, okay? A job well done, Pal 3. People are noticing this. This is what they're gossiping about. They're like, Pal 3 followed their intuition, ran into their man or their woman, and all we can do is sit back and watch their milestone from a fake social media account. We've watched them be very abstract and to being very practical. We watched them decline, and now they're hitting so many more milestones because they believed in themselves and they believed in their journey. They believed in the divine, and they no longer allow an addictive pattern of behavior to compromise their spirit. Okay, they no longer go against their inner awareness or their higher consciousness because they refuse to be caught up with karmics. Okay. Oh my goodness, pile 3. So let's see. Your new emotional experience with your person represents a milestone, an achievement, a success, okay? A success. A new life. All because you listened. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Anamayama, the joy permeated mother. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. This whole time, pile 3, especially with that slave archetype coming out, it's like giving your willpower to an external authority out of a fear of making your own choices. What you learned in this situation is these karmic, these unhealed masculines that wanted to control you, that wanted to make decisions for you, that wanted to keep you trapped in a karmic loop. You realize that once you started to follow your own intuition and you started to put your trust in the divine and not put your trust into these unhealed masculines, you realize that you were the guru this entire time. You knew the way this entire time, and this has been divinely guided, okay, divinely timed. This destruction, this old life, this family that you left behind, these unhealed masculines that you left behind, these fake friends that you left behind, they were never true reflections of you. They were never aligned with you, okay? I love that for you. They're stuck in karmic loops, okay? And they're addicted to watching you. And what else do you expect after you overcome what you overcame, pile 3? What they're gonna see is you and your soulmate have a lot of wealth. And I feel like your person, they into the stock market. I don't know, something about them. They trading up them stocks and stuff like that, and they just running up a check, okay, is what I'm hearing. Some of you, your person is very wealthy, okay? And you guys are going to have a domestic bliss together, and you guys are going to make each other's dreams come true, and you both you're healing your addictions, okay? Because you understand that these behaviors are not a reflection of your higher consciousness, and you've been helping free yourself and this person from karmic loops through your interpersonal communication, your intelligence, your practical sensibility, your grasp on things, okay? How you've harnessed your spirituality for the betterment, and how you allow your spirit to be your guide. I don't know, I don't want to keep repeating myself. It's just like all of these illusions around these addictive behaviors, you know, what this really was, you know, the reason why you were having addictive patterns, or maybe you kept going back to people that, you know, it wasn't working and it was destroying you. What you realize is that they were just illusions, okay? It's like when you are addicted to something that is providing an illusion, then it gives you that temporary high, and then you become disillusioned, and you realize that they were never what you wanted. They were only unhealed masculine energy, but you have something much, much better, right? Because you chose to walk away and to put your trust in yourself and in the divine, and you found your way out into a new life that is bliss the fuck out, okay? That's what I'm seeing, pile 3. What they're gossiping about, well, we just talked about it, huh? I'll see you later. Bye.